Howdy, fellers. Welcome back to another stream of mine. This is a game I haven't streamed or anything before. I'm already like 90% through the story, but um, that's not what this video is about today. This video, or I guess stream, is about it's about why I left San Andreas Roleplay, aka SARP. So, if you guys joined my stream yesterday, you would know that you would hear a conversation where I and a couple other members was being in a big discussion about San Andreas Roleplay. And there was some discipline problems that didn't go down like they should have, just because we didn't have enough evidence. But it's whatever, I guess. So this is the story. Okay, so my friend Cookie, aka fucking Skook, he so recently, I hope he's allowing me to say this, he was in a house fire along with his kid and his wife, and he lost everything. He lost the house, and he was in the hospital for like a month. And he finally came back a couple days ago, and this was actually his first time actually being able to play, because before his PlayStation was broke, so he was playing dispatcher, so he was like our head dispatcher, right? And he was actually in the thing, he was driving around and everything, right? And from his perspective, he was driving around, right, and he shot the new sheriff, like he shot the car like once, and the sheriff just went off on him, and he was yelling at him, saying he was doing FRP, blah blah blah, and he was just going on about it, and out of nowhere, apparently, he just says, I wish you and your kid died in that fucking house fire. And whenever that was happening, I was streaming the Saints Row thing yesterday. Saints Row the Third, Part 5, I think, or Part 6. The ending. We were in the end mission whenever he called, and he was like freaking the fuck out. He was saying, if you don't kick him, then I'm leaving. And I was like, dude, I'm not able to kick people. Like, yeah, I'm able to kick people, but like in the rules, I can't. I have to go by Oreo about this. So we brought Oreo into it. We sat there for like 20 minutes. I don't know, I'm sitting here for like 20 minutes trying to tell a story, but we sat there for like 20 minutes waiting for him to get in there because he was doing whatever. And he starts hearing the story, like halfway through he fucking leaves, and he goes to fucking, he goes to talk to, Sheriff Nick Cool, which if you've ever seen any of my RPs in the past, 10 RPs that I did, and any of the videos before, like, in other games, I've talked about him. I said, he is a really bad RP player. He's active. The only reason he's quote unquote good is because he's active, and that's the only thing. He is active in San Andreas Roleplay, and that's the only reason he got to that ranking to be sheriff.
Guess I'm leaving too low.
Yeah, Kyle, leave. Like, fucking leave, dude. Cause that's absolute horse shit, dude. That motherfucker, just for somebody shooting his car, which he FRPs all the fucking time, he maps, he does not get the right to yell at Cookie and tell him that him and his brother, him and his daughter, I guess, him and his daughter should have died in that house fire. And he always tells him, like, instead of going to work, maybe you should be an RP. What he doesn't know, and I guess that whole server doesn't know, is that RP shouldn't and isn't people's lives unless if you're like a YouTuber and you go off content like fucking Polecat and all them, which I'm a big fan of them, and that's what I'm wanting to do. I'm wanting to make RP content and live off of that, but it's not going to happen. But he, it's and Oreo. Whenever we were talking to him, he said he muted fucking Cookie so he couldn't say anything, and he deafened him, which means he can't hear what we're saying. And he goes, I go, all right, I'm going to mute my chat and I'm going to mute my stream, which I did for until it got out of hand. And he goes, he goes down the line. He goes, so Blank says he didn't do it, and his brother said he didn't do it, which it's his fucking brother. If Cookie, if not Cookie, if Cool has to leave, then his brother has to leave too, because then Cool could just play as his brother, you know? So, okay, I'm just going to remember how to... Alright, cool.
I've traced the acid back to this
but he, Oreo was just like, I can't believe, I can't just trust somebody else's word. And then I said, would you rather have 2 people leave the server or 12? And he goes, oh.
You'll need to silence him. On it.
And he goes, are you really threatening me are you really threatening that you and your like 12 friends would be leaving the server if I don't kick these 2? I said, yes, I am. He goes, well, that's just absolutely stupid. I'm like, why? He goes, because most of them are not active. I was just like, you don't have to be active to be a good RP player. Just like you don't have to be a good sheriff just like you don't have to be active as a sheriff to be a good sheriff. Because I was one of the best, but you know nobody wanted to see it because I was always Civ because of my YouTube. And he goes, well, still. I'm like, what do you mean, well, still? There should be more than just well, still. He goes, it's still word against word. I'm like, I don't give a shit about word v word, dude. Like, he said something absolutely, like, mad shit crazy, and you should discipline him for it. I'm like, but I'm not gonna have you just give him a strike or anything. He needs to fucking leave. Because he has just been treating people like shit since he became sheriff. You can ask my friend Kyle, you can ask everybody else, you can ask Muscle. He's been, like, telling people, if you don't go active today, you're gonna be fucking fired. And it's just like, what the fuck? So, he, so, it turned, so he didn't do anything to fuckface. So, what we did, I kind of nuked the server a little bit. I kicked the 2 players, I banned them or some shit, and then, I did some shit to the rules, and then I just left, because, I mean, it's just bullshit. And Cookie left, I left, Muscles left, and all my other friends are leaving, so they're gonna go from, like, 42 fucking members down to, like, 29, because that's where it was before I came in. They lost a lot of members. A lot of them, well, I guess all of them that they're losing were good players. I'm not going to try to steal any of their members, but I will say this: I cannot run. I'm just not having it. But I am also going to be, with this news, I'm going to be starting my RP servers back up on PlayStation. So if any guys want to join it, my name is somewhere on my YouTube. Just give me a second. Whenever I'm not getting absolutely fucked in the ass, I'll show you what my name is. Okay, yeah, but also, we're not going to do the stupid shit that they're doing, where it's like, I mean, yeah, it's more realistic if we do 10 codes and all that, but it's just too complicated, and I don't want that shit to happen. But we are going to have sub-levels and all that type of stuff, where only certain levels of civs can do certain things, you know? But we're not going to get into that. We'll make that video whenever the RP comes, whenever our RP server comes out.
I'm in it for fun.
I'm in it for fun too, and it's just bullshit, honestly. Just that he'd rather lose 12 of his good members, 3 of them being the best, for 2 of the most stupid, most motherfuckers ever. Kyle, I'm not going to answer your phone call whenever I'm making a fucking stream. Not right now, not whenever I'm doing this, because this is just going to be a short stream. But anyway, so the context and all that is I left because the server was going downhill. I know, I see it, Kyle. What was I saying? Okay, so just to put it all together, I left because they had shit discipline. They had their favorites, obviously. They couldn't do anything. And, I mean, yes, at certain points you do need evidence, but what he did, fuck that. Fuck evidence. Because that's just of the word of one of your, like, biggest members. Like, come on. And then he's just, the server was getting out of hand. They were adding way too much shit. They were making it way too difficult for new players to get into. And it was just a shit server at the end of the day. I'm sorry to say it, but it just turned into a shit server. It was the best server I've ever been in for the longest time. That's why I brought all my friends into it, you know? But they just weren't treating their members like they should have. And there are going to be so many people like Buck and them saying, yeah, oh, what are you talking about, dude? They treat us amazing. Dude, you became a head admin. Yeah, they're going to be treating you right. I became an admin within like a week, which I mean, it's good. But I mean, it showed what I did. But after the reason why I stopped playing RP is because of that stupid motherfucker named Cool. He just wasn't a valuable member. He was making everything difficult. He was a really bad sheriff, and he was just a dick. He wasn't. Anyway, I'm going out of hand. I don't know. I'm focusing on game. I'm focusing on trying to say shit. But it's just bullshit. Honestly, it's just dick server. So if you guys wanted to join my server whenever I get it cooked up, my name is Get Jiggy With It, capital G-E-T-T, lowercase J-I-G-G-Y, uppercase W-I-T-H, lowercase I-T. So if you want to join, I'm on PlayStation. We do PlayStation 4 and PlayStation. We're going to be doing PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5 servers. So just join whenever you want. We are going to be doing it every weekend because we can't do it every day like they're doing. Mainly because we got work and life. We got lives. So all my fans who've been wanting to join SARP but didn't want to have to go through all that shit, join us. Anyway, I'm going to call Kyle back just in case he wants to say something. Whatever. Alright. Let's see. Hello.
I've been watching your stream.
Uh-huh.
So are you still streaming? Can they hear me?
Yes.
Okay, so you guys should like totally subscribe to me, XKX360 on YouTube.
You fucking dick.
But no, I was calling you to like talk about the server and stuff. But if you want to end your stream, we can talk about it.
No, if you have words on the like, is it our server or their server?
Our server.
You can go. We can go into detail.
On stream.
Mhm.
So I was thinking Fridays and Saturdays we should do it. I don't think Sunday's a good idea because beginning of the work week.
Right.
I think we should keep roles like undersheriff, sheriff, stuff like that.
Yeah, we're just not gonna have the whole 10 codes, like, until people are comfortable with it, of course.
It's gonna be more fun.
Yes. It's gonna be about fun.
I didn't know the 10 codes,
Yeah.
but I'm a really good cop.
Mm-hmm.
But when 10 codes and stuff like that just isn't my element.
Yeah.
So I need pizza like 10 in the morning.
Do what?
9:30. But stuff like that. I do think we need to keep like how to get money. There's spots for that. We can just rip the bots off of them. So that we can keep like money and stuff like that. I'm not exactly sure about character sheets. We could do that.
CAD and stuff. I'm wanting to get a good CAD.
Yeah.
Just so we could have like all that shit too. But we needed to be an easy CAD for a 40-year-old man to be able to know how to use it.
Yeah. But
we won't be too hard on people who don't have their character already in. We'll just say like, yeah, this is all registered or whatever, go down the list. But
yeah. So it's just one of those. That's my thoughts. There's a whole lot of other stuff that I could probably think of, but.
Columbus has received reports of scars attacking
What you got?
caravans with acidic weapons. That's a step up.
Do what?
What ideas you got for the server?
To this region. This
why
must be
did I
where
leave? That's what the whole fucking video was about.
What ideas do you have for the
what
server?
the idea? What ideas?
Freelancer, there are 2 shaker relics.
Just like we're gonna have civ levels and shit like that. We're gonna have like we're gonna keep it simple, stupid simple, and we're just for people who are wanting to join, they're gonna add us.
It's just for fun.
Yeah, it's just gonna be for fun. We're not gonna be too fucking crazy about it. It's gonna be for PS4 and PS5 servers.
Yeah.
Which we'll have 2 different like Discord like groups for that, but still.
Yeah. It's no biggie, man.
Yeah. Anyway,
We're
alright.
only doing it on the weekends. I should be able to join them.
Do what?
And stream. So.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna do my outro and then do whatever. Alright. Wait, you wanna do my outro?
Oh man, give me a second to try and remember it. Alrighty, fellers, that's it for this video on the game that I'm playing, but also talking about SARP and how shitty it is. Goodbye, fellers. Have a good one. I don't know.
Have a good day. Not because I said so, but because you want to. I love every one of you guys, every shape and size. Goodbye.
What?
Yeah, that's my outro. Bye.